Hi, today news is America changing stance on the war in Ukraine has been highlighted at the United Nations, where its envoy voted twice alongside Russia. First, the two countries opposed a European drafted resolution condemning Moscow actions and supporting Ukraine territorial integrity. Then they backed a US resolution calling for end to the conflict but containing no criticism of Russia. It comes as the French President Emmanuel Macron says a truce between Ukraine and Russia could be agreed in the coming weeks following talks with President Trump in the White House. Amid straining as Europe relations, he is the first European leader to visit since Trump's inauguration ahead of the arrival of the UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer on Thursday. Meanwhile, in France, two people have been arrested in relation to an arson attack on the Russia consulate in Marseille on Monday. Prosecutors called the pair major individuals in Ukraine. Air raid alerts have been sounded again to overnight. Poland deployed aircraft to secure its airspace after Russia launched strikes targeting western Ukraine. In northern Ukraine, new troops are still being trained even as the war enters its fourth year. To the cost has been huge, but this country appears to be holding on its done. So too the effort of men like who says Ukraine is melting more of its own weapons and will continue to do so. It's good to get help from abroad. Help won't last forever. It's here today, it might tomorrow, and that point has been brought home by the dramatic change in US policy on Ukraine. Greatest ally Donald Trump has started repeating Moscow lies about starting the war, and so yesterday visit of French President Emmanuel Macron to the White House and extra significance. Again, the real relation has been very special with France and very special with his gentleman on my right. They always got on well, but there were points of disagreement. Europe is loaning the money to Ukraine. They get their money back. No, in fact, to be the frank, we paid 60% of the total effort, and it was through like the US loans, guarantee, grants, and we provided real money, to be clear, and that was not the only crack in the transatlantic alliance. We need to reconfirm that the aggression should be condemned and discredited, not rewarded. In extraordinary development at the UN, European countries in the US found themselves backing different resolutions on Ukraine, with America on the same side on Russia, Belarus, and North Korea, while in Kyiv, Ukraine remaining allies took part in events to commemorate 3 years of war. Thanks.